Innovation is essential to any nation that seeks to reshape its economy. By driving the creation of new industries and promoting value-added sectors, innovation enables the country to build economic resilience, generate high-quality jobs, and enhance global competitiveness. Leveraging the country's strong human capital, investment in digital infrastructure and research-based entrepreneurship can catalyze growth in high-value industries and support a greener and more diversified economy. But it's not possible without the people behind them. This is the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce's Champions of Business True Stories. In this episode, we focus on innovation.
Unlock the growth of your business with the TNT Chamber of Industry and Commerce. We represent your voice, shaping the national business agenda through powerful policy advocacy. Make the right connections through high-impact events, forums, and initiatives. Attend signature chamber events like the Champions of Business Awards and gain access to essential tools and training. Make smarter decisions with exclusive access to economic insights and data. Enjoy 50% off conference and meeting room rentals. Ideal for your next big pitch or board meeting. Level up your business with the TT Chamber today. Call us, email us, or scan the QR code to join now. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce is the voice of business.
Building something outstanding takes planning. It takes skill and vision. At Republic Bank, we understand this because we put planning, skill, and vision into being the best that we can be for you. Because we're invested in you.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
The Innovation Award recognizes groundbreaking use of technology, including social media, virtual reality, blockchain, or artificial intelligence, to enhance productivity and offer tangible improvements for customers, clients, and businesses. This award underscores the pivotal role of innovation in fostering economic transformation. The award celebrates a company or individual that delivered innovative solutions or services to meet both new and existing market needs. There may be up to 3 finalists for this category, with one emerging as the Innovation Award winner. The TNT Chamber thanks B-Mobile for recognizing the significance of this award.
Hi, I am Sharice Budu, Acting Chief Marketing Officer at TSCT. For us at TSCT, entrepreneurship and innovation are positioned as a coin with 2 sides. One sparks the idea, the other powers it into reality. Together, they are the heartbeat of Trinidad and Tobago's economy and the foundation of our future. Consider this: 95% of all registered businesses in TNT are small and medium-sized enterprises. That's an estimated 20 to 25,000 companies, supporting nearly 200,000 jobs. Those are not just abstract statistics. That's families sustained, bills paid, and communities built on the strength of entrepreneurs who step forward with ideas and courage. That's why B-Mobile Business, the B2B arm of TSCT, puts entrepreneurs at the center of everything we do. We don't just talk about entrepreneurship and innovation, we invest in it. At the 2025 Trade and Investment Convention, we launched our Power On Your Business Entrepreneurship Series. We hosted 4 sessions focused on strategy, branding, and business development, specifically tailored to entrepreneurs and SMEs. Our commitment is reflected in our support for YBTT, Kariri, and other organizations that empower SMEs. It's also why we partner with the IDB for the Panyard Roadshow, where we met business owners directly, heard their challenges, and offered practical tools, speed networking, and exclusive opportunities to help them grow. As a proud sponsor of the Innovation Award at the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber's Champions of Business, we celebrate entrepreneurs, the movers and shakers that are shaping the future of our nation. This is part of our investment strategy, the people, the infinite possibilities, and in the belief that entrepreneurship is the engine that powers the nation's growth. Our aim is to use that same creative and innovative mindset to transform the business landscape in the very work that we do. But the real value lies in the access, allowing more SMEs to compete, grow, and succeed. And that matters because SMEs already contribute to more than 30% of our GDP. When small businesses grow, the whole country rises with them. And when it comes to nurturing the future of our people, we don't take shortcuts. Every initiative, especially our Future Leaders Internship Program, is designed with a purpose to equip young talent with the skills, experience, and confidence they need to thrive. This August, 600 participants aged 17 to 21 completed a 3-week immersive program, gaining real-world work experience across 5 key areas: technical, sales, customer service, support services, and quality assurance. Each stream was carefully aligned not just with TSTT's operational priorities, but the evolving demands of the future workplace. You see, we are clear in our mission to serve and empower Trinidad and Tobago. As the nation's only full-service indigenous telecommunications provider, we are committed to advancing technology and innovation across our services. From cloud and data center solutions to security and business continuity tools, we are building a digital foundation that lets a one-person startup compete like a team, and business in San Fernando serve customers in San Francisco. We are meeting it head-on with the tools, connectivity, and infrastructure entrepreneurs need to thrive. Because we already have the culture, the communication, and the courage, now we rise to the occasion. So to every founder, dreamer, and doer, know this: your work matters. It powers families, communities, supply chains, industries, and the nation itself. At B-Mobile Business, we continue to stand with you, offering connectivity that never quits, infrastructure that scales, and partnerships that last. Together, let's keep turning ingenuity into industry and possibility into progress. Now, let's meet the finalists for the 2025 Innovation Award sponsored by B-Mobile Business.
So my name is David Richards. I'm also known as Dr. X-Ray, and I'm the executive chairman of a company called Mobile Medical Global Limited. I got the idea while I was working at a private hospital as a general radiographer. An elderly lady came in. She was real busy that day, and came in query hip fracture. And by the time she got to the X-ray department, it was like hours later, and she was lamenting about the pain and the discomfort and the inconvenience of the family and the ambulance ride. And being close to my grandmother, I was thinking, if this was my grandmother, how I could alleviate some of this heartache. And as a radiographer, the only thing I could have really done was take the X-ray machine to her and do the X-ray at home. And that was when the idea came. And as I started researching, recognized that portable X-rays was happening since the First World War. I opted to start advertising in January of 2021. And we all know what happened around that time, COVID. So we were able to visit 2 sets of patients that were COVID positive, who could not access health care at the oversubscribed hospitals, but also COVID negative patients who didn't want to risk going into an institution and then contracting COVID. On the backdrop of COVID, it was a service that is definitely needed because we have patients who, by virtue of injury or disease, cannot access healthcare without special transport arrangements. And it's even based on their condition, moving them might be a challenge in terms of making their condition worse. So they are definitely part of our customer base, if you want to call that. And then you have special needs patients who, when you change their environment, it's traumatic for them. We also do executive medicals where we are invited by occupational health doctors, and we would go in and do 20-30 medicals with the doctor, as well as an executive who doesn't have the time to go to the hospital and wait. We could meet them at their location on their schedule. So it's a mix between necessity and concierge. We have expanded past x-rays to include ultrasounds, ECGs, echocardiograms, and even phlebotomy services as well. So definitely within the next 3 to 5 years, I see us fully established where we would be able to put a radiology department in a container and offer free medical imaging to patients that have a government referral so that we could shorten the wait time in the public system. That is a passion of mine because I believe medical imaging should be available to anyone, anywhere.
Hi, my name is Glenn Ramdani.
My name is Larry Holder.
And I'm the Executive Chairman of Novo Farms and founder of the Novo Group.
And I'm the Public Relations Executive with Novo Farms Limited.
I mean, the name Novo, it means something new. It's a new way of doing things. And because we are a technology company, we really wanted to innovate within the space, but also solve problems faced within the food sector. And because we travel often, we really tend to miss food when we travel. So when we're back, I put pen to paper and say, okay, let's look at our culinary food. How can we formulate this in a manner where it's easy to travel, retain all of the nutritional value, all the structures of the food remains the same, the aroma, the texture, the taste. And the only way to do that is really trying to automate the process, but using science and innovation, which we have done.
This is basically exactly what you get in the pot. We just put it in a pack for you. You literally open the pack, pour the contents into a bowl, you remove the oxygen absorber that we have inside, add some hot water, and slowly mix. You're going to be in awe, because in addition to seeing everything reconstitute in front of you and seeing things like the jeera and the dal and so on forming, the smell, the aroma is going to hit you, and you are going to be taken back. You're not going to be taken back to yesterday or to last week. You're going to be taken back to when you were about 10 years old. You're getting ready to write Common Entrance or SCA, and your mom is making your favorite meal, and the aroma just fills the household. And instantly you start to feel it in your stomach, and you just want to be the first person there with your plate, with rice, and pour the dal and the callaloo on it.
So it took us 1 year to do the proper research and development, and when we leave, we're ready to go to market. Again, it was a challenge. I mean, think about going to market with a bag and choker in a pack and trying to convince the market who familiar with traditional methods of doing it. You may consume this bag and choker from a pack. It's the same.
So we started to go to different supermarkets, different pop-up shops and so on, and allow people to try the products. And we've never had someone try the product and leave being disappointed.
What really turned for us is the international awards we started winning. For example, we won a prestigious international North American award, where we were selected a top 10 for innovation in all of North America, where our product was selected as #1 in its category of convenience. Imagine going up against brands like Kraft and Heinz, and we are the one that's selected as the winner. So we do our own distribution. We are distributed to over 200 plus locations in Trinidad and Tobago, again in all leading supermarkets as well. We also distributed the food service sector as well. We have a lot of restaurants and companies buy some of our products.
We're in South Florida, we're in New York, we're in Houston, Texas, we're also in New Jersey, Atlanta. Then in Canada, we're primarily on the East Coast, but somebody sent me a picture from Edmonton recently with our Callaloo. We have a rich culinary heritage. We have a rich musical heritage. We have a rich artistic heritage. And a lot of these things are out there already throughout the world for people to appreciate. We see they have Carnival in Japan. So why not have Callaloo in Japan too?
So my name is David Welch.
Hi, I'm Akash Ragbe. I'm the Supply Chain Director for the beverage sector of Ansbach.
I'm the Managing Director of Caribbean Development Corporation. That could be confusing for some people. It's Carib Brewery Limited.
We were being faced, I would say about just over 5 years ago, with a situation where we were almost at capacity. Faced with that, we decided, look, our options are, do we continue to invest in our current lines and in our current equipment, or do we go what we call greenfield? Greenfield is where you add a completely new line to your existing production. That's where Line 7, Lucky Line 7 was born.
So Lucky Line 7, this is a project that would have been conceptualized years ago and actually would have come to fruition during the COVID era. So at a time when most businesses were acting very conservatively and cutting costs, and Carib did the opposite. We invested and continue to invest in this Lucky Line 7.
We used the most modern technology available in packaging that provides us with a great platform to be able to innovate. All right, so not just doing what we do and doing it well and doing it better and more efficient, but also setting a foundation for us to be able to add new beverage types, new bottle types, new label types, etc. With this new technology, we use the opportunity to do a lot of training on the new technology, and even broadening the job description and scope of our employees to not just be the traditional operator, but we undertook a very interesting perspective of making our operators also capable of being maintenance technicians, for example. We have increased our capacity significantly so that we're really poised for tremendous growth. Not just growth locally, and offering new beverages and other beverage types that we plan to get into, but more importantly, our export growth.
So we see ourselves as becoming the first true Caribbean international brand, right? So Carib Beer, Carib Lager is going to be as recognizable internationally as Heineken or any other international beer brand in the world. So we are already exported to 30 countries. We're going to continue that brewing under license regime to a wider base of consumers across the world. And our goal would be to be in 50 countries by 2030. So that's what we're aiming for. That's what we're hoping to achieve.
The TNT Chamber's Contact e-magazine is a high-impact publication that offers valuable leadership and industry insights. Contact magazine is available via Amazon.com, affording our supporters maximum audience reach and brand engagement globally. Be seen, be heard. Advertise with the TNT Chamber's Contact magazine. Call our brand development and public affairs team at the TNT Chamber at 637-6966 or email them at communications@chamber.org.tt.
Wherever you are is where you can find us across Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the globe. Music Radio 97.1 FM, The People Station Radio 90.5 FM, and Heartbeat Radio 104.1 FM. Download our free app at the Apple or Google Play App Store. Be connected 24/7. Caribbean Lifestyle Communications, where we entertain, engage, empower, and excite.
For over 30 years, Trinidad and Tobago has been at the heart of Proman, one of the world's leading methanol and fertilizer producers. We are heavily invested in our people and country. Proman is the largest investor in the Point Lisas industrial estate, building and operating 14 petrochemical plants here. Our offshore Zandali platform is the first 100% renewably powered platform built in Trinidad. We employ over 1,100 personnel in Trinidad, almost 70% of our global headcount. The work we do in Trinidad and Tobago doesn't only benefit the country, but the whole world.
Our committees are one of the driving forces of the TNT Chamber. This is how we maintain the insights and growth opportunities for our wider membership via constant feedback, shared experiences, and enhanced engagement.
The mandate of the Orange Economy Committee of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber is to emphasize the importance of the creative and cultural sector in generating economic growth, promoting innovation, and creating employment opportunities. The Orange Economy includes a wide range of sectors such as film, music, visual arts, performing arts, literature, design, architecture, fashion, advertising, software development, video games, television, radio, and more. These sectors make significant contributions to national and global economies. The role of the committee is to monitor and provide guidance on emerging best practices on issues, trends, and challenges that may affect the creative sectors, as well as any other sectors related to the Orange Economy. To improve the knowledge of the industry through awareness programs, activities, and events. Advocate for appropriate government reform and the ease of doing business within the remit of Orange Economy, such as financing options and intellectual property. Facilitate training and capacity building, and provide a platform for sharing information, experiences, and good practices. The committee will continue its advocacy and support of this sector by hosting various events and webinars. We hope to foster your participation and engagement in this exciting initiative of the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber towards a stronger national economy.
I am Edward Casal, Chair of the Facilities Development and Management Committee. Our mandate is to promote and educate Chamber members, businesses, and government organizations about incorporating proper facilities management practices into the development and management of the built environment. We guide organizations in developing the resources through training and learning opportunities. Now more than ever, the roles of sustainability, ESG, technology, particularly the rise of AI in facilities management, have come to the forefront of the committee's focus. The committee has hosted 8 facilities management conferences, the most recent one being held this past June to a sold-out audience, which included both local and international speakers. The conferences are geared towards addressing pain points in facilities managers' experience. This year's offering was titled Achieving World-Class FM, How Do We Get There? The FDM committee firmly believes that as businesses and as a nation, we can do better in terms of maintaining our built environment to international standards to ensure asset value and user experiences are enhanced. We also believe that greater emphasis needs to be given to planning the overall life cycle of facilities and infrastructure, from design to demolition, in terms of the impact on the ecosystem and maximizing value over time. To learn more or to join the FDM committee, email cjoseph@chamber.org.tt or call 637-6966.
As the voice of business, the Trinidad and Tobago Chamber offers the potential to be part of a vast network of over 1,400 of TNT's top executives. It allows for preferential access to our events and meetings targeted to assist members in navigating the legal and regulatory environment in Trinidad and Tobago. And we provide networking opportunities which facilitates professional connections. The Chamber offers its members the ability to build their CSR and ESG initiatives through volunteerism with our committees. It allows members access to the group medical plan, and members are also granted discounts for the use of the Chamber's conference and meeting facilities, as well as on submissions for Certificate of Origin and the attesting of export documents. Joining the Chamber is easy. Go to our website chamber.org.tt and click on the section to join the Chamber to access information on the various membership tiers, pricing, requirements, and benefits. We look forward to having you be part of the TNT Chamber experience.